Hi, thank you for coming. My name is Michelle. This class today is called When You Are Tired But Wired. So do this class after a really long day at work, or perhaps midday at work. You can even begin your day with this when you've had a long week and you just need an easeful yoga class where you know you've moved somewhat, but you're not overexerting yourself. So join me as we downshift a little bit today. Draw the palms together at your heart center. Lift and roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Close the eyes here. We'll just take a moment to settle into our bodies, observing our breath. So start to breathe in and out through the nose. And just for the next few rounds, we'll practice Ujjayi Breath, which is known as victorious breath. So gently drag and slide your breath in the back of the throat. So inhale and exhale. And as you inhale and exhale with the Ujjayi breath, just consider the body. Allow it to be a background character for now, and allow it to relax. And allow your attention and awareness just to be on your breath. So a few more inhales. Dragging the breath in the back of the throat. And try one more. Full inhale, Ujjayi practice here. And a long exhale. Coming back to a natural breath. Notice any areas of tension in the body and start to soften them. And then tuck the chin, bow the head toward heart. Blink your eyes open and lift your gaze up. Release the palms. Grab your strap. So for today's practice, you'll need a strap, a blanket, and a block perhaps. If you need to, go ahead and hit pause. Otherwise, let's get moving here. Coming off of your blanket, if you are seated on one, we'll take Supta Pada Angushtasana, which is hand to big toe pose. And no, your hand doesn't have to reach your big toe. Take your strap, place it just underneath the toes, so the ball mound of your foot, and then recline back nice and slow. Extend the opposite leg or leave that leg knee bent, foot flat. Either way. Press into an uplifted leg here and relax the shoulders down. So shoulders sometimes tend to creep up toward the ears or up toward the foot. Just relax them down and walk the hands up the strap. Now push the foot into the strap for a moment. So you see how my toes are higher than my ankle. Just try that out for a moment. And then flex the toes. You can even draw and pull the strap towards you. Point the toes again, movement coming from the exhale, and then flex that foot, toes toward the knee. Try that one more time. Inhale here. Exhale. And then draw the foot toward you any amount without this hip hiking up toward the ear. So make sure that hip is pushing downward. And the bottom leg is nice and relaxed, but also not totally checking out. So have those toes uplifted. And then take the hands into the same side leg strap. I don't know which leg you're on, so I'm not going to identify any particular leg. Begin to extend that leg out to the side. Then I like to use my elbow as a kickstand. So as you open the leg out to the side, the inner thigh is lifted up toward the sky and you're relaxed. So opening up here, take a few breaths and allow your body to soften. Trying to let the opposite side, pelvis or lower back, just press into the ground. And then bend that knee slightly, bring it back up center. Leave the strap where it is for now. Lift and reach the head, neck, and shoulder. Draw the navel down, legs uplifted, and then lower everything down. So remove the strap here and just hug that knee in. Same leg. We'll take a nice gentle twist. Lift and reach. I like to slide my bottom hip underneath And then start to bring that leg up and over, and just notice a nice stretch here in the lower back. And open up the arm if it's available there for you. Gazing over opposite shoulder for another breath. And then coming back. So take a moment here as we transition to second leg. Take a full inhale. Knees are bent, feet are flat. Exhale. And second side now. So using our body to anchor us for today is something that we'll practice here. So bring your awareness and attention now to that uplifted second leg. Again, that bottom leg, the knee can be bent, foot flat, or extending it out. Start to point the toes, so lift the toes higher than the ankle, and then pull the toes down toward the knee. And do that a few times. Relaxing the shoulders, arms are straight, so walk the hands up the strap if you need to, and then pull the toes downward. And one more, just like that. Point, and then pull the toes down, and then you can even, for a moment, just draw that leg a little bit closer to the head. Make sure there's length in the side of the torso that the leg is uplifted on. And now we'll open up to the other side. So other arm just relaxes down. Take that leg out to the side as close to the floor as your body allows without this opposite side hip popping up. And then bring the leg up closer to the same side shoulder. A few breaths here. Feel the body from the base of the bottom foot all the way up through the crown of the head. Bend that knee, bring the leg back to center, and then release the strap for a moment. Elevate head, neck, and shoulder here. Reach the arms forward, and then lower everything down. Remove the strap, place it to the side, and then draw that knee in. Hug it in for a moment, and then take a twist. So I sneak this bottom hip under as I lift and reach the leg up and over. So my hip points are stacked, and I'm trying to keep my shoulders on the floor. You can hold that leg for another breath. Feel free to extend the leg if you would like. Oh, a nice spinal mobility twist here. And then everything back center. Bend the knees. Take another inhale. Another exhale. Slowly rolling up to a seat, or you can roll off to the side for a seat. Let's take child's pose from here. Balasana. So feet come together. Some people like to place a blanket on the heels, so the heels and the bottom are connected. So that's a choice you can make. Knees can be wide or together. It's up to you. So for this, you want to have your forehead and your seat both connected to something. So walk the hands out and see if the forehead will rest down. And if not, simply walk back. Grab a pillow, grab a blanket, place it forward ahead of you, and rest the head on a blanket. So taking child's pose here, allow the torso to be heavy. Allow the legs to soften down. Spine is long, but now just have a sense of ease in the arms. So you can even bring the hands and stack them, place them underneath your forehead. Upper body and neck are nice and relaxed here. It's important to downshift to allow your body to almost recover from a very busy day or a busy season in your life. So taking this time here in such a position where we're a little more introverted surely helps the body to come to a restful, easeful place. And we'll come back up to a seat now. And from here, let's take downward facing dog. So lift the seat up. Place the hands, you can start with shoulder distance, or they can be a little wider or a little narrower, whatever's comfortable for you. Curl the toes under and lift the hips up and draw yourself back. So we're taking a little bit longer of a down dog. If you need to, go ahead and take a break here at any point. Bend the knees and lengthen the spine. And by taking a break, I just mean coming back into child's pose or any comfortable seat that works for you. Spread the fingers wide, but now allow the feet and the hands to support your pose. Allow the head to hang, and then press the heels down any amount, lift the seat up, and straighten the legs any amount here. Start to settle in, noticing the breath, its steady cadence, its steady rhythm, and noticing the body here, how it feels in this position. Take down dog for 3 more breaths, so full inhale, comfortable exhale, and 2 more, guiding the chest toward the legs, exhale, and 1 more inhale, and long exhale. And then shift forward just to a plank for a moment and lower the knees down. So we're coming into a standing posture, facing the long end of the mat, and this is where you can grab a block if you would like. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hinge from your hip and fold forward. So toes are pointed forward, your stance is wide. And then for this posture, you have the option to use a block underneath the forehead. So if the block isn't quite high enough for you, you have options to have a chair where you place your forehead to a chair, or you stack a few blocks, or you can take a blanket over a block. So wherever you are, allow the head to rest. Allow the mind to just relax. The body is relaxed in this wide-legged stance. Maintaining a smooth breath in and out through the nose. And you notice here I'm not asking you to really intensify your stretch. It's more just shifting the body into rest as you maintain this posture. A few more breaths here. Adjust the block or the chair as needed and relax the shoulders. Oh, I could stay here all day, I think. And slowly roll up to a stand. Head will be the last thing to come back up. And step the feet together. Taking it back down to the mat, so moving your props out of the way. We'll bring awareness and attention to the center of our body. So for this, we'll take about a minute here to hold a double leg, extended leg positioning. So knees can be bent, and you can just draw the knees forward as we hold this posture and lower the abdomen down. Or you can lift the legs up, draw the legs together, or keep them separate, whatever works for you. And then just lower them any amount downward toward the floor. And then hold. Draw the abdomen in and relax. So positioning like this really allows your mind to become hyper aware of what's going on in your body. So allow this positioning to do just that. Maintaining an evenness in the breath. Upper body is relaxed. Remember, you can bend your knees at any point here and just hold. We're about halfway there, so relaxing the shoulders. Perhaps you're trembling a little. Allow the mind to see and sense what's going on in the body. Few more breaths here. Spreading the toes, allowing the mind again to soften. And one more full breath in and out. And bend the knees, lower the feet down to the floor. And then draw the feet closer to the seat. Press the bottoms of the feet together as the knees come wide. This is Supta Baddha Konasana, supine bound angle. Allow the body to soften, especially the abdomen. And then lift the knees, separate the feet, and we're taking bridge pose now. So Satu Bandhasana for about another minute. So coming down as you need to at any point. Press the feet down, lift the hips high, and your choice, you can either tuck the shoulders underneath you and clasp the hands together, or holding on to the edges of the mat, or anywhere in between, whatever works for you. So lift the chest and draw the chest a little bit closer toward the face. Make sure the neck is long and you're feeling very supported here. Bring awareness to the back of the body, especially the hips, backs of the thighs. And then move the awareness to the upper chest region and the lungs there. We're about halfway there, so continue to press and lift, but taking breaks as you need to. Almost there, so smooth, steady breath. Make sure you smile if you need it. 2 more breaths here. And last, inhale, exhale, release the hands and draw everything in one more time. So hug the knees in toward the chest, lift the head, neck, and shoulders, squeeze, 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 and then release. And as you do, cross the left ankle over the right knee and hug the legs in. You can sneak the hand behind the right thigh. And just gently push that left knee away from you, toes flexed over to the left knee. Then release the legs, keeping the knees where they are. Bring everything over to the left. And you can slide that left foot down as you come into a bit of an eagle pose on our side, lying down. So that left foot is just bearing a little bit of weight on the right leg. Allow the legs to relax to the floor. And then everything comes back center into that number 4 stretch. And now release it over to the other side, to the right side. So my right foot comes down, my left foot is flat, and then left knee is uplifted. You can even press that knee away from you. And then come back to center, and we'll do second side. Right ankle over the top of the left knee, drawing everything inward. Hug the back of the thigh. Right knee moves away from you, toes are flexed. And take a breath here. I encourage you always to downshift when you can. Take that opportunity, especially if your mind is just racing. You've had an absolutely busy time. Then release, drop the legs over to the right. Take a few minutes just to settle into your body. Regulate your breath. And then over to the other side. So everything comes left. Left leg relaxes to the floor. You can even push that right knee away from you. And then everything back center. Extending the legs, arms by the side in a V shape, same with the legs. closing the eyes. Shavasana just for a moment here. Allow the back of the body to feel supported and heavy, allowing the front of the body to feel open. Relax the mind as the brain almost falls to the back of the skull. And gently wake the body up now. Just moving the fingertips and toes. Roll to one side of the body. Lying there for a moment. And then gently press yourself up to a seat. Come to a seated position that's comfortable for you. Reclose the eyes and draw the palms together at the heart. On a next exhale, bow the head, rub your palms together, warming them up, and then cup the center of your warm palms over your eyes. Look into your hands and move the hands away from your face. Thank you. Thank you for dedicating this time to your practice and for taking a moment out of your day to bring some calmness and centeredness and mindfulness into your life. See you soon.